Titan's Return was one of the most best recent lines that we got in recent history. Um, this line gave us characters that haven't gotten modern updates in years. Like Quake, I believe he didn't get a modern update until Titan's Return. Topspin and Twin Twist didn't get modern updates until now, unless you count the movie figures, which don't really count as modern updates. And then the Headmaster gimmick was reintroduced, which was pretty cool. One of the best gimmicks that we got in history. Like it really was good. I really missed this line. I had so many great memories with this line, and I miss it. Thankfully Hasbro giving us modern or introducing the Titan Master gimmick in other lines, like in the Studio Series or the Last Night with Cogman, and then Eight Face with Siege. And yeah, it's been a very good figures. They look pretty cool. Cogman was pretty cool. We still don't have Siege Eight Face, but that looks pretty cool. And yeah, but every line has one of the most rarest figures release, or yeah, kind of the most rarest figure. Mostly every line. But Titan's Return was one of the lines that was a very heavy hitter line. It had a lot of exclusives. This line. Combiner Wars, I don't think it have that many exclusives. They did have the box sets, and then Devastator, and that's pretty much it. I believe that's all the exclusive figures that we got. We didn't get many exclusive figures in that line, if I remember correctly. But this one had many exclusive figures. Like we had Brainstorm, and other figures. Like it was pretty cool. And I'll introduce you to one of the most rarest figures in this line that I didn't realize it was very rare. Random figure, and I mostly got it for because it's a new character. I don't know about this character. This character was recently introduced in the comics. If you know, you already know what I'm talking about. If you know, I'm talking about the comics. And so yeah, this character is Titan's Return, Nautica. Yeah, this is the most rarest figure I've seen so far. Other than Shreddimus Prime, which is that skateboarding Optimus Prime figure, this is the most rarest and most expensive figure you can buy on eBay right now. It's going for $100, which is what I paid for the entire box set. That included Quick Switch, Laser Prime, Rodimus, and Fast Clash or Fastlane, whatever you want to call it. And those I really like those figures. They were pretty cool. But yeah, here is Nautica, and I'll talk about it more in just a quick minute. Nautica here is a repaint and remold, or technically just a repaint of the Titan's Return blur mold that I have here. You can see the differences, the similarities that this has. This only technically it's not a remold, it's just a straight up repaint. It's just really just these two new pieces right here. They're just new pieces right here, so it's not a remold technically. So yeah. So Nautica is supposed to be a submarine in the comics. I don't know about Nautica to be honest. But yeah, she's supposed to be a submarine apparently, and I don't know how Hasbro got a submarine out of this, but sure, why not? I mostly got her because I didn't sell her because I mostly wanted more female characters, and now I believe I have 15 female characters for the Autobots side, and yeah, I'm very happy that Hasbro keeps making female characters, and yeah, that's the thing I've been wanting, like more female characters like Windblade, and I'm very happy that I have more. But yeah, here she is, and the submarine mode. This mold did get repainted 2 other times. The first time it was remolded is the Titan's Return Brainstorm mold. I don't know how they got Brainstorm out of this mold. I don't like it. Honestly, I don't like it. I could they could have used one of the jets for Brainstorm, but it's whatever. And then they also repainted into Titans Return RC. I never got RC, and I regret it to this day. I wanted that Titan Master Ultra Magnus since I really like Ultra Magnus, and I still regret it to this day that I didn't get the RC, unfortunately. So, yeah, so let's get a transformation. So yeah, for transformation, these parts, they're really not, they don't really affect the transformation, so you can leave them on, or you can take them off, they really don't affect, yeah, so, I'm just looking at the colors. She's a yellow and pink Autobot with some white, so yeah, pretty cool style, but yeah, for transformation, it's pretty simple. Remove the Titan Master, and we'll take a close look at the Titan Master. And yeah, so this Titan Master is the exact same Titan Master as the one that came with Blur. And then this one has been used multiple times during this line. It was used for Blur, like I said earlier. And then it was used for Chrome Dome. For some reason, it was used for Chrome Dome. And yeah, I don't know why it was used for Chrome Dome, to be fair. And then it was used for Brainstorm. It was used for, what's his name? Getaway, Breakaway, whatever they're calling it. And yeah, so this is the exact same mode, same arm, same head. One thing that the RC one did is it gave it a new head so it could look like Spacesuit Daniel from the original cartoon. And this one, they didn't bother to do that, unfortunately. So, yeah, I don't think Nautica was a headmaster in the comics. So, yeah, so to transform this guy or this girl, transform this. Just move this down, and yeah, that's the head. Here's Nautica's head. Pretty cool looking. So yeah, the transformer to the robot mode is just move the Titan Master, move this down, push this down, and then move this to this side, and then move this down, and move the legs out. If you haven't transformed this mode, it's very simple. Everybody had this mode. Yeah, so move that down, move this down, move this piece inside, and then move this down, push that in, and move the feet down. And we're almost there. I'm just gonna stand her up and just move her right there. Push the arms up, and then move these pieces down, and then move those pieces to the back of the arms. And they're pretty simple. So yeah, and then move this entire piece down, and you can remove the gun, or you have to remove the gun, I think. There we go. And here is Nautica in her robot mode, and then the headmaster just goes in and it slides in. So here is Nautica in her robot mode. Nautica here is just a straight up repaint, just like I said earlier, of Titans Return mode, Blur. Why I say Blur mode. But yeah, Nautica is just straight up repaint, like I said. There really are no differences other than these things right here, these propeller things, and they're fine. Like if you give it their character, I guess. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I really like this. This color scheme it's very weird. I don't know, yellow and pink. Never seen that before. But yeah, this is not accurate to the character, if I'm correct. She has a different chest plate that doesn't look like the Blur chest plate. Speaking of Blur, here I have Blur in his robot mode, and yeah, you can see the similarities of Blur and Nautica. And yeah, they look identical other than the color scheme and those added parts on her arms. Yeah, and it also came with this exact same weapon as Blur, except this one is not colored. The Blur one is colored all silver. I know I have it. I just don't know where it's at. The Brainstorm one, I lost it, unfortunately. But yeah, here's all 3 figures. And yeah, you can see the similarities. Kind of wish they did some remolded parts like they did to Brainstorm, but it's an exclusive figure. It was a Toys R Us exclusive figure initially. So yeah, this is a part of the Chaos on Velocitron set, if I didn't set that earlier. So yeah, this is the only you could have only gotten her in the set. And now it's going for like $100 plus now. Yeah, and I really I remember getting that set and like kind of want to wait for sale, but then I saw like, oh, I need it, and then I got it, and then I never saw it again. I hate when this happens. I buy stuff, like I see stuff, and I never see it again. Thankfully, I bought it. So yeah, the accessories are pretty much the same. This piece right here can be removed and act as a shield, just like how the other 2 figures do it. But I don't know if Nautica has a shield in this comic. I don't believe she does. I don't believe she does have a shield. So yeah, you can remove this, or you can just leave it in the back. Leave it in the back as kibble, and it won't bother anybody. So for articulation, she has rotation all the way around. She has a pin right there, so no ball joint. Hinge right here, and swivel right here. Elbow articulation, wrist articulation. Her head is in a ball joint. The Titan Master peg is in a ball joint. It's very limited due to how big the Titan Return heads were. And she has waist articulation. It's a swivel all the way around. Bent at the knee and has a ball joint and has a swivel right here. And the feet are articulated, but that's for transformation. So yeah, this figure was a pretty good figure. I really enjoyed it. Even though it's not accurate to the comics, it doesn't bother me. As long as it's a female character, I don't mind it. I really don't. So yeah, here she is. And I really like this figure. It's very rare now. Very rare. I wish I had the RC figure, but I'll probably get it later. But I'll have to pay a scalper, unfortunately. So yeah, unfortunately, I have to do that now. So for articulation or for transformation, one thing I have to say is there was a rumor going around that this was supposed to be the Override character from the Cybertron series. It was originally supposed to be that, but then due to people demanding that they wanted a Nautica figure, they repainted the head to Nautica. So guess, I don't know, take that as you will. I'm not sure if that's true. So yeah, I don't believe it. I kind of do believe it, since the head doesn't look like Nautica in the comics. But yeah, the new comics, apparently the new comics are the Nautica is supposed to be based on this Titans Return mode, just like how the new comics are based on like new characters, like the new molds, the new recent figures, not the new characters. They're based on recent figures like Quake, I believe was a recent figure. Titans Return Quake was in the comics, so yeah, I haven't read the comics though. So to transform her into the car mode or submarine mode, whatever it is, remove the weapon, and remove the head, and then move out these panels right there, and then move this up, move the seat up, and open this up, peg this together, and then move that right there, and tie this together right here, and move this down, There we go. Move out the feet. Move this down. And don't push it in all the way yet. Push that in right there. And then move this right here. And here is Time's Return Nautica back in her car submarine mode, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, here's Title Master and goes back to the sea. I don't believe we ever got a name for it, but yeah, so here it is. So Nautica was a pretty surprising figure that was released during the Time's Return era. An era that I miss. I really do miss. It gave me so many great memories that Power of the Primes really didn't. Like, kind of killed the vibe for me for Power of the Primes. Like, the cheap plastic on them was very and then the combiner gimmick, it kind of sucked. Combiners are cool, but like the components themselves aren't very that cool looking, to be honest. I guess that's why I was kind of in and out in the Combiners era. Because I did buy figures in the Combiner era, but I just like didn't mostly care about them, to be fair. Is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, Time's Return, I really miss it. Siege is kind of okay, better than Power of the Primes already. So yeah, this is it for this video. This has really been the rarest figure so far of the Time's Return line. And this wasn't a con exclusive. This wasn't it really wasn't a con exclusive. It was a store exclusive. That's what it was. That really made it rare. And then to make it maybe even worse is that it was a store exclusive. That was Toys R Us, and it was dying. Was it dying by 2017? Yeah, I believe it was dying by 2017. And it's close in 2018. But yeah, really unfortunate. But yeah, I believe there was a few of these units made, and yeah, so just like the other set, I had to order that one in China. I don't know if that one's real. I really don't know if it's real. But yeah, here, yeah, this was an authentic store-bought Toys R Us Nautica figure, and I really love Time's Return. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. See you next video, guys.